Today is a very special video for this channel because, as you can see, we have a new piece of equipment, which is also why this video is slightly late, but let's not talk about that. So now I can articulate myself while drawing, which is very useful. So let's get into it. Your true desires exist within you. I want to start by giving a bit of context as to what I mean by true desires. Let's think about it for a second. From the moment we're born, we create this person with our mind that we believe to be who we are. Okay? From the minute you gain consciousness in this world, you start telling yourself things like, I like that. I don't like that. I like that person. This feels nice. This doesn't. That's cool. That's annoying. XYZ. And all these thoughts, as you get older and older and older, solidify into this persona that you believe to be who you are in this life. I want to tell you that that person is not you at all. Okay? It's what we refer to as the ego. The ego is merely a persona that we create for ourselves to exist with in this external reality. So you might tell yourself that your ultimate goal in this life is to have lots of money and buy a house and a car and go on holidays and be free to do whatever you want and eat whatever you want and sleep with whoever you want and whatever. Okay? These all exist within the ego. Okay? You want the car, you want the money, you want the house, whatever. Temporarily, it's a more pleasant way to experience this external reality through these things. But that's all they are. They are temporary, okay? They do not last, okay? You have to realize that all these things are only made nice because of the emotions associated with them, okay? Without this has no meaning, all right? Imagine yourself buying the coolest car, okay, but you are completely void of the ability to feel emotions. Driving that car is going to be no different than to not driving the car. The car has no value to you. It doesn't spark anything within you, okay? It's just a car. Okay, the only reason you want this car so much is because of how it's going to make you feel when you show your friends and your family and you take your videos driving the car to post on social media. That's what gives it value, okay? So really, all these things, they're not what you want. You want this, okay? Now, this is not achieved through things like this, okay? This can be achieved without things like this, okay? And that's what I've come to convey to you today. You have to understand that this is not you. The ego is a collection of thoughts. Now, where do thoughts come from? They are created in the mind, okay? Now, a lot of people have the misconception that the mind is who you are and the mind is what creates your identity, and that's not true. It's just it creates your ego. What your mind actually is it's a tool to direct energy, okay? And that's it, nothing else. It's merely a tool to direct energy. It can direct it can direct positive energy by thinking positive thoughts and doing positive things. Like, I'm going to wake up today and I'm going to help a homeless person. That's positive. You've used your mind to do to generate positive energy and do a positive thing. It can do neutral things, like tell you that you need to use the bathroom, or that you need to eat food, or that you've sat down for too long, I'm gonna stand up and go for a walk. Neutral things, okay? Crucial to our survival, but not inherently good or bad. Or it can do negative things, okay? It can project anger and hatred onto someone, or it can it can get you to be violent, or you get the point, okay? Your mind is a tool to direct energy. Your mind creates the ego to give your body an identity in this world, and it does that through the thoughts, and the thoughts are positive, negative, and neutral. But that's not the true you. The true you is the awareness behind your mind, okay? That is what you are, okay? You are the one watching your thoughts. You're not your thoughts, you're the one watching your thoughts, okay? And then the mind creates the thought, but you watch the mind create the thought, okay? So that's who you are. My point here is that all the things that you think you are meant to do in this life, whether it's get that dream job so that you can buy the dream car and the dream house and have the dream life, whatever, they are not actually what's bringing you the true fulfillment. Your ego tells you that you want all these things because the ego is a product of the mind, okay? Now, the mind is hardwired for survival and also thriving as much as you can, okay? That's the job of your mind. Your mind is a tool to help you survive and thrive in this material world, and that's it. You're failing to see the true nature of reality, because you don't want the car and the house and the money because it's a car and the house and the money. You want the car and the house and the money because it makes you feel powerful, and it makes you feel at peace, and it makes you feel blissful and happy. But where do all these things come from? They come from God, okay? And why is that? Think about it, okay? God is eternal, okay? God is unchanging, okay? God is peaceful, okay? The ego is temporary, okay? The ego changes all the time. The ego brings pain and suffering, okay? The ego tells you that you want the car. You get the car, and a few months later, it's just a car and you don't care about it anymore. So then you change your mind and say, now I want a motorbike. And then a few months later, you're back to thinking it's just a motorbike. And now you change your mind again and you want something else. And it's a never-ending cycle of just pain. You're wasting your time to make money to buy something that you're going to think is temporary, and then you're going to change your mind and want something else, and it's just there's nothing in that, Okay, it's substanceless. It's like it's like a donkey with a carrot hanging in front of its face. You're never gonna get the carrot. So when you dissolve this, when you get rid of this, yeah, you're left with eternal, unchanging peace. Okay, your life is a fractal of God. You are God experiencing itself in human form through you, through everyone around you. Every person is made of the same awareness. Okay? Every person's made of the same awareness. Yeah? Now, once you get rid of this, you realize everyone's made of this. This is eternal because it's existed in everything, every living thing since the beginning of time. Yeah, this awareness, this same awareness has existed in every living thing since the beginning of time. It's never changed, and it's peaceful because it's never negative. It's just awareness. And when you can realize that this awareness is bigger and more important than the ego, you can get rid of the ego, you can get rid of all the pointless desires, all the temporary desires like the car and the house and whatever. And you can focus on this and you can live in everlasting peace. You don't need material things to fulfill you anymore because you understand that that has never needed it. I hope that made sense. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you in the next one.